What's going on, guys? It's your boy Honolulu Jordan here.
And your boy DJ Butterfingahs. Look it.
And here's our reactions to last night's Survivor Series 2016.
Oh, shit show. I don't even want to call it a pay-per-view.
Oh my lord.
Where do we start?
So much for a big four of pay-per-views. This is supposed to be, number 4, or, one of the big 4 big pay-per-views of the year. And, it just felt like...
stinker.
It felt like any normal, just regular, run-of-the-mill payback, that sort of deal, It just felt average. Start off with the women's match. Women's match started first.
I can't stand Nia Jax. I don't think she has it. Whatever it is, she's missing it.
It is.
I hate you.
I'm not a big fan of her either, and I think some of the way they eliminated certain people, Sasha Banks, for example.
The roll up. The fucking roll up.
I don't know where the whole Nikki angle's going. I don't know if it was Team Raw attacking her, if it was Carmella attacking her, whatever they do, whatever that may be.
I had already forgotten that happened.
And I mean, I get why Natty came and replaced her, whatever whole deal, but I don't know, it's kind of
whatever whole deal. You want to tell them what the whatever whole deal is in case they don't get it?
What do you mean, what?
You just said I get what the. He's talking about how it was in Canada. Natty's from Canada.
Oh, I thought it was just kind of like, she lost a match to Nikki. They fought for who would be on the thing, so she
I
she was
assumed
next.
you were talking about. I think that they just wrote off Nikki so they could have Natty have her hometown moment.
Also makes sense. She's from Canada. They are in Toronto. It makes sense. So I mean, Team Raw got the win. I figured it was gonna be a little one-on-one situation. Then it came down to it being Bayley and Charlotte against. Was it Becky? It was last. Becky was last.
Which is good booking. They want to set up Bayley Charlotte.
It made sense, and yeah, so they don't want Charlotte to lose. She has to be undefeated on pay-per-views. That's hence why she wins.
And they had the nice little Charlotte post-match beatdown.
Yeah, post-match beatdown and everything. So I was gonna set that right up, and I'm sure tonight on Raw they'll do something with it.
They'll elaborate on that.
And so I mean that's one win of the 3 Survivor Series match for Team Raw.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think the match itself was just pretty.
I'm trying to think of memorable spots.
There was one point where they of course they had their natural Survivor Series when they come in and they have a big brawl, and that was that. And then everybody tried to take on Nia Jax and they couldn't because she's huge. We get it. We understand she's big. I get it, but it doesn't mean that
she just looks so nervous.
Doesn't mean that she's good. It doesn't mean that she has any sorts of talent, and she's
like a blank slate. There's no charisma.
She has no pizzazz. So much. I mean, she's related to The Rock, but zero pizzazz, no charisma, nothing like that. After that was it Sammy and?
Yes.
It was Sammy and the
Mike.
Miz.
That was a pretty good match.
Overall,
till the end.
I think, besides the last match, I think it was probably it was second the runner-up for match of the night. I mean, both of them are really great workhorses. Put on some really great shows. Amazing performers, always have been.
Yeah, Miz is constantly one of my favorite guys to watch. Night in, night out. I love the Miz.
He makes you hate him, and so everybody's go, "Oh, I hate the Miz. Oh, I hate the Miz." Well,
let's stop.
That's what he's supposed to do. So if you are constantly hating him, he is constantly doing his job, and very well at that.
And he's laughing all his way to the bank.
Exactly. With his gorgeous wife.
Yes.
And
who likes to ring bells, apparently.
Yeah, the finish was weird. I get it. Heelish tactics. They don't want.
We both were so convinced that the belts are swapping last night. I think that would have been the smarter booking decision. And the Cruiserweights should be on Smackdown.
And if there's going to be 205 Live and 205 is going to be after Smackdown, it'd make more sense to have them all together. But regardless, I mean, that's just us. We're not Vince. We don't know.
Probably better. But.
I mean, I'd like to think. Anyways, so Miz won the match, kept the title, won. Maurice rang the bell, saying he thought he tapped out. He had made the Miz submit, and then Miz comes, bang.
Roll up.
That was that.
So many roll ups last night. It's like a fruit roll up. Up in this. That was a bad joke. Roll-up. That was a shit joke.
After that was what we got. We got the tag team match.
Was that the tag teams?
The tag team Survivor Series match.
Oh my god! Can we talk about the tag team match for a second?
First off,
how are you going to take the guys that you're pushing through the moon, potentially, probably, most likely going to beat Demolition's tag team record, and you take them out with one super kick?
One super kick. And Kofi, who,
One.
If I guess I could kind of understand if they did that to Woodsy, because he's usually not fighting, and when he does, he kind of just gets beat on anyways. I can understand that. But Kofi?
Woodsie's reaction on the outside was great, though.
Woodsie's reaction was great.
Why?
Oh, why? Anyways, so that
Love
match.
that boy.
Other than
Fucking
that, the
hilarious.
match was pretty standard, stereotypical.
It was kind of a spot fest. It was
Yeah,
flying around everywhere. American Alpha tossing Gable, Cass tossing Enzo.
Which is cool. I mean, things that, they do on a semi-normal basis.
Just with a lot more
really cool
bodies.
spots. Yeah, which is bigger, a lot more
It
bodies.
was a fun match.
Rhino shaved. I
That
didn't
didn't
like
look
that.
right. I liked that whole kind of moment, even though it was really predictable, when Enzo and Gallows were just fighting and Rhino tagged himself in.
Yep.
And then Big Gal turned around into a big spear and
Yep.
or gore.
Like,
Sorry.
It's a gore.
It's a gore.
So, what was it? That was another Team Raw win.
Yeah. Up 2-0 at that point.
So 2-0 for top 3 matches. Then after that was Cruiserweight match.
Sleeper. I snoozed through most of it.
It,
We filmed a live reaction video, guys, and it's not ever going to see the light of day because, long story short, we lost it. It's
Okay.
stuck in limbo,
Yeah,
and it's gone. But we were mostly both playing Pokemon Sun and Moon during that match because it wasn't very good.
it's great. Well, Pokemon Sun and Moon's great.
I mean, it was a good
itself.
match, but I was kind of tired at that point.
And there was nothing really exciting in that match to draw me in. I think there was like one cool spot. I can't remember what it was, but I know there was like one.
The outside, on the when they were both on the ring apron, he did the Spanish fly.
Oh yeah,
on the
standing
floor.
Spanish fly from the ring apron to the floor. That's really cool.
That was pretty sweet.
Spanish flies you don't often see in the E. If you watch Lucha Underground, they're not super common, but definitely more common than the E. Which is it's a wonderful move, great move, looks pretty, and looks deadly as well. So to do that from the ring apron to the the mat around the ring, the outside,
That's pretty cool.
is pretty. It's pretty
There's
sweet.
no story. There's no emotional investment for me in that match at all.
And I kind of figured that it was just gonna Kalisto was gonna pull it out
And then Baron and Corbin.
out of nowhere, and I don't know. I thought the storyline with Kalisto and Corbin was done. I figured it
No.
was.
I did like the little continuation backstage when D-Bry got all in his face and he said that we have enough of Kalisto is enough little twerps running around who doesn't want more.
You need more.
That was kind of cool.
Makes sense. I mean, he wants to be the big bad.
I wouldn't mind a Baron Corbin push as long as he's a big bad heel.
Yeah, I mean,
I like him.
His heel work in NXT was really good. But it was pretty much the same thing where he would come out, beat people really fast, get into a big match. He'd kind of, put up a good fight, and then he'd end up losing.
Yeah.
He lost almost every feud he was in as a heel, which stunk because
I like him, though.
he's a decent talent. So that was, I mean, the finish was weird. We both thought the titles were swapping. They
Night
didn't.
of weird finishes.
So it's definitely weird finishes. And then we had the traditional Survivor Series match.
Rest in peace, Shane McMahon.
Yeah, I think he's dead. By God, I think he's dead.
Spot was insane.
That spear is crazy.
That's gonna be my this is coming from probably one of the biggest anti-Roman Reigns guys on the planet. That's one of my new favorite Roman Reigns moments.
Yeah.
Ever. And one of my favorite Shane. I think that match was the best wrestling Shane O'Mac has ever done in his entire career. He looked like shit through most of it, and then he put that string of moves together in the ring where he was just fucking. I don't even remember.
He was gassy. Like crazy.
Suplexing people everywhere.
Crazy. Yeah, it was like a hurricane, not like Hurricane DDT, but some sort of like.
Yeah.
It was Hurricane DDT, and he pulled some stuff out.
The float over DDT.
Float over. I mean, he put up some really good moves, which I never would expected to see out of him when he was young, let alone now that he's however old he is.
Yeah, he impressed me.
And he was doing it gas too. Like he was tired.
Yeah.
And
So was Seth towards the end.
Yeah, well, Seth put in a lot of work.
Yeah, he did. That was a good match.
Eliminating Kevin by hitting.
Yeah, let's run down the eliminations in that
list.
one. It started out. Who got eliminated first? Somebody on Team Smackdown. We're gonna try to run down the eliminations and go through them real quick.
No, we probably know who eliminated was first was who was on their team. It was AJ, Dean. It was Dean.
Yep. Yeah, because him and AJ got no fight.
AJ got in a fight. AJ, yeah. Then Dean got taken out. Then it was not Strowman.
Yeah. Strowman was the first out for Team.
Yeah, and then Strowman because again Shane hitting a nice spot, elbow through the table,
Counting him
off
out.
the top rope
With Ellsworth holding him. I forgot about Ellsworth holding him by the leg.
Yeah,
and then he kicked him, and flung him across the fucking floor.
Yeah, threw him from the
and then dragged him up to the stage.
Yeah, and then
threw him off the stage onto. Also, R.I.P. James Ellsworth.
Yeah, probably dead as well.
Thank God, though.
R.I.P. Sweet Chin Music. I mean, No Chin Music. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Well, he was killing the Sweet Chin Music with doing the No Chin Music.
Yes, he was killing
Anyways,
the Sweet Chin Music. And then it was Owens hitting
Yeah.
Who did he hit with AJ with the list?
I think so. Somebody, I think it was AJ with the list. Because AJ had...
Yeah, and then...
Jericho in a submission, and then...
that was Shane O'Mac dying the next one?
No.
Yeah, because AJ wasn't the...
No, it was the triple power bomb. And then...
Who did they triple power bomb again?
They triple power bombed AJ through the table. Right. Because Dean came back down, triple power bomb.
That was a cool spot. Yeah. That was a great moment.
Then...
Freaked out. Marked out hard for that.
Then Shane got eliminated. And then kudos to Randy Orton for going and checking on Shane's family.
Oh, yeah, Randy
and letting him know that...
Shout out to Randy Orton.
Letting him know his family that he was okay. Or
that was one of my favorite moments of the night, too, even though it wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah. Went to the family. We weren't supposed to see it, but we did. And shout out to Randy. Good, good on you, mate. Honestly, that was a really...
Did Styles get...
Sincere what?
Counted out when he got put to the table? Is that how Styles got eliminated? Because it was just Bray and Randy at the end.
And then it was... Seth and Roman.
And then Randy came in and hit the RKO out of nowhere on Seth.
Yeah, that was done.
Boom. And then he took the spear for Bray.
Yeah, he pushed Bray out of the way for the spear, took the spear, and then Bray came in, Sister Abigail, bang, bang. That was over. Oh, after
Luke Harper
came in,
distracted everybody.
Yeah, that was. So that happened too. The match itself,
with his
honestly,
new, blonde,
whatever,
in his hair, looking all weird and rednecky.
Regardless, I think that was
match of the night.
That was match of the night.
It was a good one. It was a long one.
It was very long, which made sense because of what happened after.
The following match.
Anyways,
that one was like 45 minutes. The following match was like 45 seconds.
I think it was 86 seconds total. So regardless, though, the Special Series match was really good.
Really surprised by the outcome. Really thought Team Raw was going to go for the
I thought Team Raw was going to get this clean sweep.
Really happy they didn't because Jesus Christ, we don't need to bury SmackDown that way.
True.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
it's a good show. What's not?
Honestly, if they had more airtime, I think they'd have the better ratings.
Yeah. Well, I think I like that they're only. I like that SmackDown's only 2 hours because they focus more on wrestling and it's a lot less soap opera-y.
I mean, there's still a fair amount of soap operas, but just they keep it relegated to a short amount of time because they only have a short amount of time.
Shout out to SmackDown Live, killing it.
And then there was
Fantasy Warfare, the match 12 years in the making that went down in less than a minute and a half.
First off, why are they calling it Fantasy Warfare if we already had it once?
Because it hasn't happened in 12 years. It's been a fantasy for the last 12 years to see it again.
I didn't want to see it again. It was horrible the first time. I wanted to see it again. I did not want to see it again. It was horrible.
I had a lot of faith. He didn't have no faith. No faith over here.
And guess what? I was still upset. I had zero faith and I should have had negative 100 faith.
I had faith that since it's a different scenario than WrestleMania 20, they're not both on their way out of the company. They both kind of give a shit again. That maybe, just maybe, it'd be a good match. Now, I've been reading a lot about, why it went down the way it did, and if reports are to be believed, apparently Lesnar requested to get squashed.
Because he wants to have
Because he wants a longer feud, and he wants Goldberg to look like a legitimate threat. He didn't want to just beat him. So that's interesting. That dulled down my anger a lot. Because I was pissed because you take Brock, the man who beat the streak, which I was also pissed about. He's been a monster for the last 3 years since he broke the streak.
Beating pretty much anybody in his path.
He just ran through everything, and then he got pushed over, speared, jackhammered. Done.
In 86 seconds.
And I wasn't too happy. I'm not even the biggest Brock Lesnar fan. I like him, but I just thought all that build up, all that hype, and then that was the payoff.
And the match lasted a minute and a half. I mean,
the entrances were longer than the match.
To me, it made zero sense. I think that we
have to see where it goes on Raw tonight.
Originally, at first, now that what I'm reading, it kind of makes a little bit of sense. But still, at first, it made no sense. I was pissed. I was livid. I started pretty much put my hands in my face together, went like this, and said, "What the fuck? Why did that just happen?" And that was that.
Yeah, I really wish our live reaction video wasn't lost in limbo, because it was a good one, guys. But unfortunately, we'll just have to fix it. Well, maybe we can recover it, but I wouldn't hold your breath. Well, they will be live reactions for pay-per-views will be coming.
Yep.
Every pay-per-view. We're going to try to review Raw and SmackDown just like we're doing here. I wouldn't also hold your breath just because we lead busy personal lives. But if we can do it, we're going to try to do it.
So overall, this show last night...
give it a grade.
Here's my thing: am I grading it on just like an average pay-per-view scale, or, or are we talking like
no,
the
just
big
grade
four
it.
pay-per-view
Just grade it
scale?
as a pay-per-view.
I want to say like a C plus, a B minus.
I was gonna say C plus. Survivor Series is a C plus for me. There's just a lot of misses and a lot of weird decisions.
Yeah, there was a few redeeming qualities in like SmackDown getting that last initial win, and the Wyatts looking strong.
Oh yeah.
And
hopefully that means something good for
Bray
Wyatt.
You know, I think the Miz and Sami match, match of the night was a good match regardless of how the outcome went. So that was also redeeming quality. Other than that, it just felt like an average regular pay-per-view with just big tag team matches. So Teddy Long, where you at?
Where's
the Teddy Long special?
When are they gonna just acknowledge that Survivor Series isn't important anymore
Yeah,
and replace the big four with Rumble, Mania, SummerSlam, and Money in the Bank? Because let's be honest, Money in the Bank every year consistently puts on one of the best pay-per-views of the year.
Yeah, no, it's
this year, as far as I'm concerned, of all the pay-per-views that have happened this year, Money in the Bank has either been the best or the second best, right behind Mania.
Yeah, agreed.
Money in the Bank was killer this year.
So I guess Survivor Series is like one of the originals. Blah blah blah. There was historic. Like Undertaker debuted Survivor Series, stuff like that.
Now he's back, taking souls and digging holes.
We'll see what happens.
He's gonna kill somebody. AJ and Dean, watch your butts.
Kill somebody.
He's coming for you.
So anyways, guys, that was our review of Survivor Series last night.
Hope you liked it.
Yeah, and if you hate what we think and you want to tell us that you hate it, leave it in the comments. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe, share wherever you see fit, wherever you want to put it. And we'll see you guys in the next reaction video.